What's up, my friend? Welcome. Today, you'll learn how to use distortion as a vocal effect. I'm going to walk you through exactly how to use distortion, how much of it to use, and where to use it on your vocal. Then I'm going to show you a little secret to make your distortion sound pro. I'm Macro from Mixing with Macro. I'm a professional recording and mixing engineer, and I do recording and mixing for major record labels and many independent artists. And my goal is to help you streamline your recording and your mixing process for fast and consistent results. That is exactly why I've developed a 5-step cheat sheet that you can implement in your mixes today that you could read through within 5 minutes, and by the end of it, as long as you follow all the steps, you'll be able to have a professional sounding mix in less than 30 minutes. Inside, I reveal everything. I did not hold anything back. I reveal to you all the plugins I use, the plugin chains for effects, main vocals, mastering chains, everything. So don't leave here empty-handed, and grab it in the description right now, absolutely free. Alright, now let me show you exactly how you could use distortion to make your mixes sound even more amazing. Alright, my friend, welcome to my computer. I'm going to show you how to do distortion as a vocal effect. Alright, now it's very simple. I'm going to show you a very easy way to do it, and it's by using a stock plugin. It's absolutely free. You don't need to go find this plugin and pay for it. It is already in Pro Tools, and you're able to access it right away, and it is called the Sans Amp. It's a very slept on plugin. A lot of people look over the Sans Amp, or worse yet, don't even know it exists. So this is the plugin that you should use when it comes to getting vocal distortion. Now, as you can see, there are a lot of different presets that you can use here, and it keeps going and rolling. You can use it for guitars, like as an amp itself. You can use it on bass if you wanted to spice up, if you have stems and that's the type of sound that you're going for. But this video is focusing mostly on the vocals. All right, so I have my distortion. This is my settings in reference to this track. Now, settings might vary based on how you mix your music, so try things and see what sounds best for you. Now I'm going to show you a straightforward effect, and then I'm going to show you an advanced tip that will bring your distortion up to another level. All right, now the goal is not to make the entire lead vocal distorted. It's to accent the lead vocal by adding a little bit of distortion to the bottom. Now this is an effect because distortion can be a double-edged sword. Now a lot of people are scared to use distortion, especially on vocals, because it's something that seems uncontrollable. But I'm telling you, if you use it in parallel to your main vocal, you will see all the control that you will have, and that's what I'm going to show you right now. So these are my settings in reference to the song, and this is a song that we're working with. I'ma come like Biggie or Guts. Don't run, she running, but we ain't gonna stop till I'm done. Come and eat it, put it on your tongue. In my feelings, feeling numb, keep popping these perkies and know I'm not done. How you trying to treat me like I'm none? How you trying to take my heart and run like can't find no one better to love? Cause they ain't no one better than us. If they paying what you, they get left in it. This is a song by Bronx artist Kenzo Balla on the New York drill scene, and this song I got the opportunity to mix, which I'm very grateful for, and I wanted to add a little bit more effects to his vocal. I wanted to enhance what he was saying. I wanted to add a little bit more spice to this, and distortion in this context really helped, and you could probably use this on your vocal. Now we're going to solo this. How you trying to take my heart and run like, cause they ain't no one better than us. And I play that to show you that when you use it on your main vocal, like if you was to take your main lead vocal and you put distortion directly on it, that's the effect you're gonna get. And that's why people are like, oh, distortion just makes everything sound weird, I don't like it, and I just don't use it. But you can see here the volume, how my volume is really low. If you were to put this to 0 dB, it will be very loud and very unpleasant to listen to. But when you layer it with your lead vocal, we're gonna mute the beat. I'm just gonna play the vocals. How you trying to treat me like I'm none? How you trying to take my heart and run like can't find no one better to love? Cause they ain't no one better than us. They paying with. It is that simple. It's really that simple. Now I push the highs here. I turn down the low because I don't want that rumble inside of his vocal track, and I push the drive a little bit here. And the buzz is where I use to get that buzzy sound. That's that distortion sound that distortion is usually known for. So now we heard what it sounded like by itself with these settings here. Now I'm going to show you how to make it even better by adding a doubler. All right, that's what it sounds like.
How you trying to treat me like I'm none? How you trying to take my heart and run like can't find no one better to love? Cause they ain't no one better than us. If they playing with you, they get lost in the dust. How you trying to treat me like I'm none? How you trying to take my heart and run like can't find no one better to love? Cause they ain't no one better than us. If they playing with you.
All right, and we also have another effect here.
Every go to notice ways. Humble with a lot up on my plate. If we ever fall out, it won't be the same. I need you to help me with the pain like why you punk.
And you can still hear his lead vocal poking through, and you can understand all the words he's saying. Now, to make this even crazier is by adding a reverb. Now, most people don't think to add a reverb to certain vocal effects, but reverb really helps enhance and give it more depth, so it's not poking out in your mix and it doesn't distract from the experience of the song. Now let's hear it with some reverb. Turn out the decay a little bit.
I need you to help me with the pain like why you bugging? Why you acting? Now you crying, remember you was laughing.
Turn down the highs a little bit. Now let's hear it with the reverb.
You trying to treat me like I'm none? How you trying to take my heart and run like can't find no one better to love? Cause they ain't no one better than us. If they playing with you, they get lost in the dust.
Puts it deeper in the track, right? Now when you add reverb, I have a send where I have my delays and you add delays to it. Nice, right? You can either do it like that or you can just add delay right to the track. So let's get this here at quarter note. I like to do the ping pong. I turn off the analog on this H delay plugin because it gives you that analog hiss that most times I don't usually use. In some cases it does work and it does sound good, but for this case we don't need it. And it's my tempo of the track. Tempo is 160, well, close enough, and we have 160 here. Once it's on host, you can get the tempo of your track directly into your plugin here. And we're going to turn down the wetness. Now let's hear it. All right, and then there's another way where you can try it and you can put the reverb after the delay. Let's hear it. Here's a little tip when it comes to the order of things. Now think about it like this. Okay, so we have the vocal going into our track, and the track is now being processed by distortion, and then with a distorted vocal is then being doubled, and now a distorted doubled vocal is now having delay. Now we have a distorted doubled vocal with delay on it, and all of this is now running through a reverb. Now that's the best way to think about it. If you were to change the order of things, it would just be a distorted doubled vocal running through reverb that's now all being delayed. That's the best way to think about it when it comes to understanding the order of which to put plugins, or why the order of plugins are important. That's why it's called a chain, because it all connects. And now our delays have a little bit of reverb on it as well. So let's hear it in context.
How you trying to treat me like I'm none? How you trying to take my heart and run like can't find no one better to love? Cause they ain't no one better than us. If they playing with you, they get lost in the dust. She like she need me. It's a way. Humble with a lot up on my plate. If we ever fall out, it won't be the same. I need you to help me with the pain like why you bugging? Why you acting?
And then with your volume knob, it's very easy. Your volume fader here, you can adjust as needed. You can give as much or as little as you need. All right, and just like that. That is it, my friend. That's how you put distortion and use it as a vocal effect and spice up your mixes. All right, I want to pop in and do a quick video for you here. I appreciate you sticking through, and I wish you continue to have amazing mixes. I'll see you in the next video. All right, my friend, that's exactly how you should use distortion as a vocal effect. All right, be careful, because distortion is a double-edged sword, and used incorrectly, you can quickly damage your mix. Now follow the steps I've laid out in this video, and you will have tasteful distortion every single time on your vocal. And again, do not leave here empty-handed, for I have that cheat sheet in the description below where you can have a professional sounding mix in less than 30 minutes. Check it out, absolutely free. and use the comment section to talk to me and let me know how well it worked for you. I appreciate you sticking through. I know your time is very valuable. I'll see you in the next video. Peace.